everyone, welcome to the channel and welcome to another daily energy draw. This is going to be for Wednesday, May 20th. How is it the end of May already? You guys, really? It was just March. I think we skipped April completely. I don't remember April at all. And that's a funny thing. You know, time is really, time's an illusion. We are nonlinear beings, but time is just a human social construct. It really is just an illusion, part of, the matrix, part of, our third dimensional reality. But, I think a lot of us are experiencing different shifts. We're experiencing timeline shifts for sure. But time doesn't hold the same constraint that it used to, especially in this lockdown, this quarantine that we're experiencing. It's like, the days blur, but we're still very much aware of time passing, but the days seem to be blurring, where, time seems to be speeding up and slowing down all at the same time, and it's very strange. It's a very strange feeling. It really, what I'm actually hearing from Spirit is, yes, it's showing you how to be present. It's showing you how to be in the now. That there is no past, present, or future. Everything is a 0 point of now. Everything brings you back to the moment. And especially being human, we look to the past. We have that linear structure, past, present, future. We look to the past to reflect on and appreciate for how far we've come, to use as a gauge for our own evolution and expansion. We look to the past for nostalgic purposes, reminiscence, for memories, for just, to carry with us the lessons and the experiences that we've had, so that we don't repeat the same mistakes, so that we don't continue the same karmic patterns. And we look to the future as, a guidepost to say, okay, this is what I want to manifest. This is where I'm heading. This is my goal. This is my dream. This is my focus point of where I want to go. But we can't look too far ahead because it's ever shifting. By every choice that we make in the now moment being the most important place, every choice that you make in the now moment can shift your future reality in either direction. And they're reminding me, in one of the readings we did on the channel a few weeks ago, they told me that there were different threads. And as we ascend higher and higher and shift in consciousness, what's happening is all of the old negative timelines are fading away, so that the only thing that remains are the positive ones, the positive choices, especially as you make positive choices in the now moment. So it's almost like the threads on a loom. You know how there are multiple threads on a loom? Imagine those as the threads of timelines that you can choose from, or any timeline that you can shift into. Before, when we were in this lower vibration, we had possible lower vibrational timelines in which we could be a part of if we were in a lower vibration in the present moment and making those lower vibrational choices. But the more we ascend out of that, the more we break those toxic habits and patterns and ways of thinking, and we end those karmic cycles, the more we ascend in vibration, the more we shift in consciousness to a higher level and our soul's awareness, and the more those negative threads fall away, so that the only thing that remains are possibilities of the highest possible caliber, of the highest possible, the best possible timeline, the highest possible extent. It's like now they're all positive timelines that you can choose from, and either one, it's like you'll be happy with any of them because they're in that high vibration. So really interesting stuff that's going on. Oh, massive ringing in my right ear. Massive ringing. So that felt very powerful. We're using the Keepers of the Light deck. I'm getting spirit chills, so something's coming in. We're using the Keepers of the Light deck, so let's see what's going on here. I felt like that was a very powerful message. Let's see what's going on. I don't know what that means. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, so for Wednesday, May 20th. Spirit, what do you have for Wednesday, May 20th? I just dropped everything. Hold on. I think I have a problem with my shuffling. I always drop my cards on the floor. Okay, so we got 2. Did I miss any? No, we got 2. Oh, you guys, this is powerful energy. We have the Holy Spirit, expect miracles. It says, remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. And we have Lady Portia. And I believe this is the twin flame to Saint Germain. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So remember when we talked about the present moment? Remember when we talked about the now moment? Every choice that you make in the present moment, in the now moment, is having your future unfold. It's almost like what they're showing me is you're here in the present moment, and you have future timelines, future strands that are continuing to unfold as you walk along this path. The path is unfolding before you, and it's constantly splitting into different paths. So every step that you take along, say, okay, envision yourself on a pebble pathway in the woods, like a dirt pathway in the woods, right? And every step that you take, you can't see too far ahead of you. You have an idea of where you're going, but you can't see too far ahead of you, maybe because the woods are dark or because there's so much shrubbery or whatever. You can't see too far ahead of you. But the path is unfolding step by step by step. And every step you have to take, another pathway, another timeline essentially appears. And you constantly have choices as far as which pathway you want to go. Now, in the past, if you were in a lower vibration, in the past, you would have choices of either a lower vibrational pathway unfolding or a higher vibrational pathway unfolding. And I don't want to say good or bad. I don't want to say negative or positive, because everything is part of an experience. That's what duality is. Everything's part of the experience. But I'm going to use the terms lower vibration and higher vibration. Lower vibration being some things that maybe you don't want to experience, unpleasant experiences. Higher vibration is your best and highest timeline. Things that feel good. Doesn't mean that you're not going to have challenges or obstacles. It just means that easily overcome. And that's where this is coming in, the miracles. Okay, sorry guys. And that's where this is coming in, the miracles. Course in Miracles says that a miracle is just a shift in mindset, a shift in perspective from fear to love. And that's what it is. If you're on the path and you're walking that path and making choices from a certain level of consciousness, if you shift your mindset from a consciousness of fear to love, then what happens is any timeline aligned with fear, any pathway aligned with fear disappears. And all that's ahead of you are pathways that are aligned with love. And so no matter which path you choose, you're going in a positive direction. You're going in, to a timeline of something that you want to experience. You're more in alignment with what it is that you want to experience. But it all comes down to the now moment. And all of that is in divine order, divine timing, that divine unfolding. The pathway is unfolding step by step by step within the present moment. So do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. I feel like what they're saying here is this is an important lesson in trusting your intuition, trusting your heart. It's the ego mind that likes to over question and doubt and have insecurity and say what if, and look too far ahead into the future. That's where the overthinking comes in. But when you're being led by the heart, you know that you only need the next step ahead of you. One step at a time to get where you want. Have that vision of the future. Have that vision. Hold that faith. Have that vision of what it is that you want and where you want to go. But only worry about the next choice, the next step of where you want to go and how you want to get there, because the rest is going to unfold naturally, seamlessly, because that is part of the divine plan for you. And all you have to do is take action by listening to your intuition and being led by your intuition, by your heart space, and be practical with your ego mind. Be practical with your mind, because that, the mind is full of logic, and we need that. We need that practicality, balancing out the heart and the intuition. But allow the intuition to lead you. Allow love to lead you, because when you allow love to lead you, that is aligning you with the best and highest path for you. Really, really powerful messages today. We have the Holy Spirit and Lady Portia. Really powerful messages here today. All right, you guys, that is going to be it for the reading today for the daily energy draw. I am taking bookings for personal readings. I am booking very quickly. I am a week out, so make sure that you get your booking in now. I'm also taking emergency readings with a 48-hour turnaround time, so that is available as well. All of my information is available on my website, www.susanddawnspiritual.com. Feel free to shoot me an email. I am happy to answer any questions. I answer all of my emails personally. I'm happy to speak with you and answer any questions about any of my services available. All right, I'm sending you guys so much love, so much light, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.